Hello guys, and welcome back again with IGCSE IT for the AS level. This is the part 2 for answering past papers 2017 AS level May-June paper 2 spreadsheet. So shall we start our part 2 video now guys? Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so let's go directly to question C. It says here that analyze the method of generating the new email addresses and identify the problem that this method causes. So let's see here guys. So this is the email we have. We just want to perform the, let's say, the conditional formatting to see if there is any redundant data or applicable. So from the conditional formatting, then highlight cells rules, then choose the duplicate value, and as we see here guys that we have two duplicates value. We have the two duplicates value that just appeared with the red background. This is the first one and this is the second one. So the answer here for this question will be describe the problem that we will just perform the formula here to have all these, let's say the email address. It takes the first letter of the surname or the given name and the family name, so it could be the same given name like let's say Ruby and let's say Riham for example, and it could have the same family name and it will be the other email address or email server. So it happens here that we have duplicate or redundant data. What we are going to do now guys, describe the method automatically detect this problem. The method that detect this problem that we are use the conditional formatting and then highlight cells rules and then duplicates value. Given an example of email address that affected, we have two examples. This is the first one, r.manning@pts, and also this one h.imr.com@tts.com and hmir@tts.com. So what we are going to do guys is change that manually. So what we have to do now is just go directly here after the Manning, let's say here, and another concatenate sign, and let's say number 5, and it will appear like that. So the red background for the duplicates data is just gone, and the other one, the same thing to do. You just let's say go here, let's say just go here, and another concatenate sign, and then number 7, let's say, and that's it. So the only thing we could do is just change that manually, and to put a sign or a number with the email address that could not have redundant data. Okay, correct the address. We just do that now, correct the address and save the spreadsheet. Let's save the spreadsheet guys. This is Ctrl C. Okay, place in your evidence document screenshot for the corrected email address, and you can do that. Okay guys, let's go to question D. All staff will have a new payroll number as shown below. You see it, guys, at the table here, given name, family name, email name, employment number, payroll number and pay scale, and the branch code. So what we have to do is just take the first letter of given name. For example, for this one, we just take the first letter, that E, the letter E, and then the first two letters of family name, it will be EB, and then employee number, this one, and 3-digit branch code. 3-digit branch code. Let's perform that, guys. Okay, so this will be the new payroll number. Okay, so this is the payroll number. Okay, so we are going, as we say, take the first letter of given name. It will be let's perform the left function. Left for the given name, comma, we need only the first letter. Okay, then concatenate it with the first two letters of family name. So it's also need the function of left. This is the left function, and this is the cell that represent the family name, comma, for let's say 2, okay, 2 letters, and we need also, let's get back again here, the employment number. So the employment number, another concatenate sign with the employment number here, and concatenate with finally the branch code. But let's see, guys, he need 3-digit of branch code. So how to do that? Okay, so concatenate with the branch code. This is the branch code, let's say. Okay, then this is the branch code. Okay, let's present that now, and then another concatenate sign for the branch code, and enter. But as we see here, guys, it's just 2-digit of a branch code. So how to make it 3-digit? To make that, we just use the text function. This is the text function. Let's say this is the text function for the G, comma, as we said, we need 3 digits, so it will be 3 zeros. Okay, guys, then enter. No, do you want to accept this correction? Okay, then okay, this is the 3 zeros. Finally we need all these payroll numbers to be at lowercase, so we will convert all the formula for the lowercase. It comes from here, and just perform the lower and close the brackets for all the function. Oh, it is not the lower, I'm sorry, it's in the upper one. Okay, guys, so it is the upper one. I don't know why I just typed the lower before the previous let's say question. So this is the upper. Okay, guys, so just replicate that cell, then okay. Okay guys, then use the formula to generate the new pair number. Okay, save the spreadsheet. Just this is the spreadsheet and Control S. Question number E. TTS have introduced a new pay structure for the company. The pay scale is used to determine the pay using TTS pay scale CSV. So open the file, inspect data. Let's go here for the pay scale. This is the pay scale as we see here, guys. This is the pay scale for the column number. It started from P column. It says here column number 1. This is column number 2. This is column number 3 till we get to column number 9. While the data in the rows just represent as this. The first row is A and B, C, D, M, and then F. Okay. Then column number 1, as you see here, guys, is not the same for B. B, it should be column number 2. While here, the column is just numbered by 1. So this will make a problem if you want to use the VLOOKUP. The VLOOKUP function, it will not return the same column we want. So what should we do now? Okay, then in your TTS merge file, insert the formula in the pay column to display the pay for each member of staff. Display the pay column as euros with the euro sign with 0 decimal places. So guys, as we said that if we just retrieve here in the pay the VLOOKUP, we will have a big problem with the returned column, because if we just return the column here, let's say number 2, we do not return actually number 2 because C is number 3, while here it is numbered as 2. So the first thing to do is just retrieve the right column number. How to do that? What we should do now to concentrate, just forget the VLOOKUP now for a moment and concentrate for the number of the returned column. It is the basic concept of the VLOOKUP. Okay, how to do that? We just go here, and then as you see here, guys, the pay scale, it's a code. So C3 represent here C. This is the C, this is the C, and this is the 3. How to retrieve that? C3, while C now is in the column 4. So let's extract the number 3 or the number from the pay scale code. First thing to do, to extract the number. So what we have to do now is perform the function write and take the first one here. It will be number 3. But guys, I need the number, as a value, not like a string. So what we have to do is just perform the function of value. So come back again here and then just type value. Just type value here and close the bracket, and we also will have the same number 3, but we have the number now as a value, not as a string or as a text to deal with or to put it in a formula later on. Okay, so first thing is doing now is just extract the number from the pay scale code. Second one is to perform a match function to match the let's say the column numbered here. to retrieve the right column number. How to do that? It's very easy, guys. Let's go here at the same formula we just write for the right, and let's type the function match. This is the match function for this one. This is the first one, and let's have here the comma, and just go directly to the table here and just take the column number here and comma, and we need to retrieve the exact match, so we will choose 0 and close the bracket here. Okay, so it retrieved now the exact or the correct or the right column number that we need. Now guys, we can perform down the VLOOKUP function to retrieve the amount of pay correctly for each employee. So let's go here and just perform the VLOOKUP. This is the VLOOKUP function, and the first retrieve not all this, just left. Let's say left. We want to retrieve the C letter, so it will left. Let's say for this one, comma, first letter, and the comma again, and go here and choose the data we want to retrieve, and the comma will be after or before match function. This is match, and here comma, and false for the VLOOKUP function, and just to close the brackets, and it's retrieved the pay correctly. So C3, let's check now guys. C3 is 28,400. let's say here, this is 3, this is C, this is C3. Okay, it's 28,400. okay, retrieve the pay grade correctly. So let's replicate this one. Okay, very good, great guys. Okay, display the pay column as a euro sign with 0 decimal places. So let's get back again and just right click and then format cells, currency, and 0 decimal places, and the euro symbol for currency. Say here we have, I think, more than euro sign for each country. Let's take the general one. This one, I love this one. Okay, so it's very easy guys. Question F, for each branch display the subtotals for the total pay and the average pay. Again, for each branch display the subtotals for the total pay and the average pay. Members of staff on ePay scale are members of the company executed. Their pay must not be included in the subtotals but their data must not be deleted. This is for the ePay. Okay, before that, let's go and perform the subtotals and average pay, subtotal pay and average pay. Okay, how to do that? It's very simple. Just from data, let's highlight before the This is all table here. And okay, from data tab, as we see here, data tab, go directly for the outline zone and subtotal, and each change will be depend on the branch. Let's say for the branch we want the subtotal pay and the average pay for the branch, and this is the subtotal to pay. And let's say okay, so this is the subtotal for the branch Antwerp, and this is the subtotal for Marseille, and this is the subtotal for Porto, and so on. Again guys, we need to do also average pay for the same one, again from data tab and subtotals, and also for the branch, but now not the sum, we need the average. But let me tell you guys a very important note, that we should take off the check here and replace current subtotal, because it will appear on the subtotals, but we need also the subtotals and the average pay. So we should remove this check for the box, and okay. So we have two things about each branch now: the subtotals, average, the average, and the subtotal pay. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, so let's filter here the this one for the E. Okay, then okay, it says here that member of staff on the e-pay scale are members of company executive. Their pay must not be included in the subtotals. So okay, so what we'll have to do now is let's filter this one, and we need just the E. We need just the E one. This is the E. Okay, and then let's say height. Okay, and so the E will not be appeared like that, for only the E. Okay. Okay, let's get back again. It's G. The subtotals of each should be recorded in the branch analysis file. The data in this file must update it automatically and reflect any changes to staff pay. So what we have to do is go directly to the file, branch analysis skill, and just take the total pay and the average pay from the KTS file. So here we just type equal, and go here for the, this is the first one, equal for the total pay. Okay, and Marcel equal, and this is Marcel, this is the total pay, and Porto. Don't copy and paste this one guys, just use the sign, so this to ensure that you will have updated data. Okay, we do not need to perform copy and paste here. Okay guys, and this is Porto, I think this is the total pay, and Barcelona, this is Barcelona guys. Okay, This is Barcelona total pay, and Gdansk also. This is the Gdansk. Here the total pay for the Gdansk, and Naples, I think. Naples. Okay, then this is Naples total pay, and the Split. This is the Split branch. This is the total pay for the Split, and Tirana. This is Tirana here. Okay, this is the total pay of Tirana, and Amsterdam. This is Amsterdam here. Total pay for the Amsterdam branch, and finally Hamburg. This is Hamburg here. Total pay for Hamburg. So this one. Okay. Okay, and also we need the average pay. It's a long thing, but this is the only thing or the only way to do, unfortunately. Okay. So again, let's say here the first one, this is the average. Oh, we don't put the, okay, sorry. This is the average, and then Marcel. This is for Marcel Porto. This is for Porto. Okay, that is for Porto. And Barcelona. This is for Barcelona. And Gdansk. This is for Gdansk. Average pay for Gdansk. And Naples, or Naples, let's say. This is Naples and Split. This is for Split, guys. Okay. Okay. And Tirana. This is for Tirana. The average for Tirana. And Amsterdam. Don't worry, guys, we reached the final now. This is Amsterdam, I think. Average for Amsterdam. And finally, thanks for God. The final for Hamburg. This is for average for the Hamburg. Okay, guys. So this is the answer for question G, that the subtotals for each branch should be recorded in the branch analysis file. So the data now will be now updated automatically, and it will reflect any changes in the staff pay. And this is what we already done now. Okay. The question H, guys, is just create a chart displaying both the total pay and average pay for each branch. Label the chart portability, display the average pay values. So what we have to do now, guys, is just go here, and we need the total pay and average pay. So what I am going to do now, guys, is just copy this one. Copy and paste it here, let's say. Okay, this will be the branch name. This is the branch name, and this is the total pay, and let's copy here the the average pay. This is the average pay. Let's name it here the average. This is the average pay. Okay. Let's use here the, yeah, this is the average pay. Okay. Use here the sign of euro and 0 decimal. So format cells, currency, 0 decimal point, and the euro sign. This is the euro sign. Okay, then the one that I love here, the sign I love. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is just take that table and use the insert tab and go directly to that. If we just, guys, choose the by one, let's have an example, it will not be the suitable one, as you see, because we have more than 1 and 2 and 3 subtotals and average pay. The suitable one to choose is that one. Okay, so let's name the chart title with the, he says here, create a chart displaying both total pay and average pay for each brand. Label the chart appropriately, so I will name it here, let's say total pay and average pay. This is total pay, average pay, for example. And we need also to display the average pay values. Display the average pay values. As you see here, this is the branches here. We will need also the average pay with the orange one, I think. Okay, so we go here for the plus sign, data labels, not this one, and more option. This is more options. So we need, let's say, okay, let's back again for data labels here, and more option, and not need vertical, horizontal. Okay, so this is the okay, so show legend keys, and let's close this one. And again, don't need the legend actually, and the grid lines, no, keep the grid lines. Chart title, okay, keep it. The axis, keep it. Okay, data label here, and then more option. This is more option. Okay, then okay, so we do not need the total pay. What we are going to do is, let's go here and remove the data label, and no need for the grid lines, and let's say here the data labels, legend keys, no legend keys, no legend keys. Let's have the more options here. Okay, so again, okay, so properties and all text here. Then okay guys, don't worry, okay, there's no need for the grid lines, and this is the data labels here, and we need not this one. Okay, then outside, and this is more option, and we don't need the total pay as it's appeared here. The value, let's say, yeah, this is clear. We need only this one. We need all this one, the average pay. We need all this one, the average pay. Okay. Okay. So this is the one we need now. In your evidence, documents answer the following question. Question I. In your evidence document, answer the following question. What is the difference between formula and spreadsheet function? And give an example. Okay, so the difference, guys, between spreadsheet formula and spreadsheet function is spreadsheet function is a built-in function with no change. It's like, I give an example here for the let's say here, if we just perform the function of left, let's take the first one here, left, or let's say here this one, left for A3. This one guys is a function. It's a built-in mathematical operation. It's a function. But all these is a formula. So the function is let's say the function is a built-in arithmetic operation, while the formula you have to write an asterisks, indicators, and more than one variables, and so on. It's like the VLOOKUP function here. This is the VLOOKUP that retrieve the number here, as you say here, guys. You see how? So this is as done, guys. So okay, so this is the difference, guys, between the function. This is the difference between the function and, let's say, the function. This is the difference between the function and the difference, as we say, it's a built-in calculation, while the formula is a user-defined calculation. A formula could just use a single function. For example, if you enter the average of from A1 to A56, this is the formula using an average function. So the average is a function, but the region here is a formula. Okay, guys, so at the end, I hope you benefited from our lessons today. Thank you. Take care of yourself and your families, and good Bye guys. Goodbye guys. Okay guys, so this is the end of our first part of our question today. I hope I will see you in the next part for the part 2 for the same question. So okay guys, take care of yourself and your families, and goodbye.